daytime? It's early morning. Excellent. Quick save right here. Rickety old bridge. Amazing how that thing would stand that long, and I suppose once the trolls, now that the trolls are dead, I should say, the maintenance of that bridge will go woefully unattended. And it will probably collapse, meaning the only way to get to Ugarit will be via the beach through the bog, and that will be unfortunate. It's a much more perilous way to go, I would say. But oh well. That is for the Jundar to be concerned with, and the citizens of Terminor, should they choose to be. Definitely footsteps. Definitely don't want to deal with whatever it is. So I'm not going to. Probably walking around up above us somewhere. There are some random caves, like right there. I think that's a cave. There might be something in there. Don't remember, it's been so long. Oh, a Chaos Scout. Well. Probably means we haven't come this way. You must have been the one that got away. Well, you won't this time. There we go. 600 EXPs. Was that enough to put Beacon over the threshold? Not quite. Alaron has gained a level. He's now level 26, 25. That seems... Oh, Abrican gained a level. We'll put Abrican at level 21. Quite far behind the other party members, since we didn't have him in the party for so long. It was not beneficial to his XP gain. What is going on? Ugh. Not what I wanted to deal with right now. But I suppose we're being forced to, so... Alright, Dragon Flames it is. Do it. Giant bats should just get wrecked by this. Almost thought the game glitched out there. It was taking its time. Well, don't hurry or anything, Keelan. We've got all day. Jeez. Alright, not you, I don't think. Well, whatever. Sure. Cast it through the hill. Any day now. There you go. Does the bats have such a long death animation? Alright. That's enough to put Beacon over the amount needed for stamina. Surprisingly, stamina is not capped. I don't believe it. So, stamina goes up to 90 in this game. That is good to know. I forgot. It's been so long. But, Keelan. What else we doing with you? Nothing else to be done, really. Could train strength, could do endurance. I don't think this has anything to do... Yeah, it only affects hand-to-hand. Well, she is using her staff now to hit things, so I suppose that would be beneficial. Since she has Pole and Warrior already maxed and Thief and all that jazz, yeah. That could be beneficial. So... Willpower is maxed, Intelligence is maxed, Dexterity is maxed. Endurance is not yet there. But Strength probably does need to go to max, I would think, because she needs to do damage. So let's start moving in that direction. Abrican, we just did you. Alaron is saving for Warrior. Beacon has no XP. Beast Hides and Dark and Bat Hides. almost back in Terminor now. I like the sound of the ocean in this game. It's relaxing. Alright. The free city of Terminor. Probably my least favorite city in the game, I would say. I've probably mentioned that before. I'm just not a fan of this place. It was at this point in the game that kind of, I put it down for a while when I originally played it, and was kind of afraid to progress because of the whole bog thing. I wasn't very confident in my gaming skills back then. It was a long time ago. But here we are. Going for the inn for now, I think. Is that crazy woman by the well still there? Let's find out. Signs point to no. Nope. That's fine, we got what we wanted from her. Or Rabasat, as she's better known. Quick save before we go in here. I'm not sure who's going to be present. Rita! It's been so long. I think the last time we saw her was in, where the hell was it? The last time we saw her was in Port Said. She hasn't even heard about Neeson yet. I'm so glad we found her here. Let's talk to her. Hello, Alaron. It's good to see you. It's good to see you too, Rita. I wish Neeson was here. Every time I see you, I think of him. I know. I wish I could have helped him. Oh, boy. I told Neeson I would look out for you, Rita. Will you join me? I'm afraid there's no room for me. Boy, you're almost ready now. You can do it. I'll meet you in Talawalk near the Knight's List. No, Abrakin, you have one last lesson to teach. Listen, kid, I've already done my part. Listen, kid, I've already done my part. I can meet you back in my shop in Araman if you need me. No, old friend, your axe is too valuable to lose. I'll choose another. Honey, listen, it might be better for everyone if I just stay here. I'll meet you in Terminor at the Ogre if you ever want to snuggle up, okay? I still need your support. Please stay. I have much to learn from you. So inappropriate. Much to learn from Keelan. Okay. Sure. I'll wait here for you. So Rita is going to wait here. I'm glad that she is here. And not, of course, Artro is still here. And, suppose we would have a chat with him and, just tell him all about our journeys. So... Arturo? Sir, I wondered when you'd return. I told myself one day I would walk through this inn, and there you'd be. But you never were, except now. Here you are. It's good to see you too, Arturo. Beg to report, sir. Hope you're not thinking of leaving me here. You'd probably be a great help, Arturo, but I'm afraid we'll have to go our separate ways. You're disappointed with me. Not at all, we just have different aims. I need to find someone to name me, and you need a quest of your own. Beg to report, sir. What would that be? I don't know, Arturo, but I'm sure one will present itself. I've been useful in the village, sir. With all these monsters around, I should think so. Maybe you're right, sir. Maybe I should report to my own. Beg to report, I will miss you. Oh, I think we'll see each other again. If not on the road, maybe right here in Terminor. Maybe you're right, sir. One day I'll walk through this inn, never thinking to see you again. Except, there you'll be. Until then, Arturo. Goodbye, sir. Good luck. Good old Artro. A new arrival. Someone we haven't met yet in the game. Quick save. This is a potential party member, of course. Well, I'll let him speak for himself. You look a tad downtrodden, lad. Why not join me at my table and we can exchange stories and mirth? My name is Dougal, lad. And you are? Aileron. Ah, well met, my lad. I should sing a song to mark the occasion. You're a troubadour? Among other things, yes. I saw the harp you carry, but I wasn't sure. Well, let me sing you a song. Here's a cheerful one I learned on a distant tropical island. I went into town for a banana. I found only pineapple. There in confusion I went to the store, man. He said, "Listen, son, have a chair. The monkey is climbing the coconut tree. The king, he is practicing tuba. The banana boat was fast on its way, but then it got hijacked to Zuba." As I said, it is a silly little song. Would you like me to go on? Please do. In dismay I went home to Mama, hoping to find answers there. When I asked why there are no bananas, she said, "Listen, son, have a chair. The monkey is climbing the coconut tree. The king, he is practicing tuba. The banana boat was fast on its way, but then it got hijacked to Zuba." Shall I go on? Yes, please go on. My mama, she gave me no answers, so I went to a wise guru's lair. When I asked about the state of bananas, he said, "Listen, son, have a chair. The monkey is climbing the coconut tree. The king, he is practicing tuba. The banana boat was fast on its way, but then it got hijacked to Zuba." I think I know the metronome? No, the rhythm of this tune. I don't know the proper terminology in song. Shall I continue? Yes, finish the song. Finally, I went to Zuba. I asked where the bananas were. "Don't feed me no lies, Ledif Ortsak." Okay, let's read that backwards. Castro. Fidel Castro! What? Jeez. Okay. Interesting. "Don't feed me no lies, Ledif Ortsak. You know where to stick your darn chair. I no longer care about monkey. I no longer care about tree. I live here quite happy in Zuba. Plenty of banana for me." The moral of the story is simple. You need not ask why, when, or where. But if it is necessary, don't let them sit you in a chair. Well, that was wonderful. Well, you were kind to listen all the way through. To repay your kindness, I'll share the tips I received while singing it. Thank you, Dougal. Say, you look adventurous. Do you have any spells to complement your musical prowess? Well, I don't like to blow my own horn, so to speak. But yes, I do have a few other skills at my disposal. I have traveled far and wide and played at many a seedy inn, so as you can well imagine, I have been in a few scrapes. My sword arm is strong and sturdy. Sometimes, though, prudence is the better part of valor. I can also move quite silently when I want to. In addition to that, well, I have traveled nearly every inch of this land. I can guide you wherever you need to go. You will never find a truer friend. I can see by the look in your eye you have something in mind. Are you out on an adventure? Well, we kind of are. Yes, I am. An important one, too. Do you like danger? Ah, any danger can be faced with brave companions. Thanks for the advice. Not at all. How about a ballad, Squire? Maybe another time, Dougal. Thanks anyway. Okay, so he will join our party I'm going to grab him, but first we're going to make sure that we're capable of grabbing him, so... Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. What to do. This could be problematic. We have too many weapons to unequip Keelan's staff, so that means we need to get rid of something. Oh, that sucks. That kind of really does suck. Oh, I know what we can do. We might be able to unequip it this way, if I do this. We need to learn some spells first, anyway, so... Alaron, you need to try and learn every one of these spells. I don't know which ones we need to learn yet. I think we got a cheat death scroll or something like that, so that might free up some inventory space. Anyway, Acid Bolt. Alaron already knows that spell. Air Shield already knows. Aura of Death already knows. Brilliance already knows. Cheat Death. Alaron has learned Cheat Death. There we go. Control Elemental. Alaron already knows that spell. Control Zombie. He already knows that spell. Darkness. Already knows that spell. Debilitation. Already knows. Spell Elemental. Already knows. Dispel Naming. Already knows. Earth Smite. Endurance. Exhaustion. Frozen Doom. Haste. Mirror. Oriana Scroll. Remove Poison. Sensora. Solar Wrath. Spirit Shield. Stamina. Stellar Gravity. Stupidity. Teleportation. Wall of Bones. Weakness. Web of Starlight. Wind. Versus Elemental. Versus Necromancy. That's it. Okay, so we just learned Cheat Death. What does that do? If the target receives a lethal wound while the spell is in effect, this spell raises him or her with partial health. Good to have. But, honestly, we probably won't ever train that skill. So, that's good to learn, though. Let's quick save and see if that solved our problem. And take Keelan's staff off. We are gonna... Yes, that did solve the problem, so, just unequip all of her stuff. She can't... Oh, no. This is bad. She can't unequip that either. This is terrible news. Our inventory is so overly full that we can't get rid of our items, so what to do? And take off most of them, I think. Yes, we can't take off the Witch Ring. I know what we can do. Hang on. We can take this off. We can kind of jumble the inventory around until it's possible to get it right, I think. Ugh, this is messy. I need to take the Witch Ring off somehow. Which means that Abrakin will need to put something like that on. It's going to be so messy. But we're going to get what we want. It's just, it's a matter of time. So, if Abrakin takes that off, and then Beacon can put on a different hat as well. Beacon can put on the Helm of Charisma or something, and that'll free our inventory. There. Okay. So, Keelan, let's go down and then go up. When you have this many items, it's not fun. Take that off, please, and that. Okay. Now we quick save. We're gonna cheese our way to victory here. Okay. Ah, Alaron, you've returned. None the worse for wear, I hope. Hello, Dougal. I was hoping I could ask you about a few things. Ask what you will. Tell me more about your skills. Very well, I do have a few other skills at my disposal, aside from my legendary vocal stylings. I have traveled far and wide, and played at many a CDN. So, as you well can imagine, I have seen a few scrapes. My sword arm is strong and sturdy. Sometimes, though prudence is the better part of valor, I can also move quite stealthily when I want to. In addition to that, well, I have traveled nearly every inch of this land. I can guide you wherever you need to go. You will never find a truer friend. I am up for anything that can take me away from this place. Terminor grows a little wearying for me. Do you like danger? Ah, danger can be faced with a brave companions. Any danger can be faced with brave companions. Will you join my group? Sounds like the kind of adventure about which great songs are written. Count me in. If you want me to join, then someone will have to leave. It isn't wise to have too large a group, as chaos will be attracted to us. No, you need to stay. Yeah, you're gonna go just temporarily, Keelan. This is totally not canon, by the way. In terms of this LP, me picking him up, we're not doing this. I'm doing it purely to get an item off of him that he has that is unique in the game. So I think you might be right. Thanks for the offer. See you later, handsome. Thank you, Dougal. I'm glad to have you. Alright, so a new journal entry has been added. Let's see what that is. And we're going to immediately go back and pick up Keelan as soon as we... So, journal. A troubadour named Dougal joined the party today. Awesome. And also, we should have gotten... At last, I feel joined with my darker self. I feel so much more powerful. All that remains is to be named. Awesome. And, so, Dougal, right. Let's just take what you have and give nothing back. He has an enchanted blade, enchanted hide, and a moon shield. So the moon shield was what we were after, obviously. We have the sun shield, we don't have a moon shield. Aspect, restricted to lunar, protection of 3, defense of 6. Dexterity -3, stealth +10. Resists lunar 50. I can't take it off of him. Typical. Okay. We can solve this. Let me just fix things. Aileron, you equip the sun shield. We're gonna find a way around this, damn it. We're getting all the items. I refuse not to have all the items. Alright. So, right. So, we need to equip some other type of shield, the sun shield. There. And then, Dougal, give me this, give me this, give me this. Now then, get out of my party. Where's Keelan? Should be in this room right here. Well, would you look what the cat dragged in? Do you remember me? You do remember me, don't you, stranger? I'm Keelan, the poor old girl you left all alone. Oh, wow. She's given us dirty looks, I'm sure. Be glad you weren't with us. Yes, I heard what you've been through. Sometimes I worry I'll never succeed. Well, now I'm here, so everything will be fine. Actually, after all I've been through, I think I like things the way they are. So I'm abandoned again. Sorry. It's your loss, handsome. If you ever need me, and you will, I'll be here. Thanks, Keelan. Farewell. Kisses. Very snappy. That's kind of mean, Aileron. Interesting that we saw that, but she's walking back into the room there. We will go and try again. Yo, Keelan. Oh, would you look what the cat dragged in? You do remember me, don't you, stranger? I'm Keelan, the poor old girl you left all alone. What are your plans now? Well, I don't really have any. I'm open to suggestions, though. Will you join me? I'm afraid there's no room for me, sweetheart. Boy, you're almost ready now. You can do it. I'll meet you in Talawalk near the Knight's List. No, Aberkin, you have one last lesson to teach. Listen, kid, I've already done my part. I can meet you back in my shop in Erman if you need me. No, old friend, your axe is too valuable to lose. I'll choose another. What's a girl to do to catch a break? So, you're telling me Dougal will not leave my party. That's what you're telling me, game. We can solve that. We're going to solve that, in fact. Oh hell, what do we do? What do we do? Nobody else in the inn, apparently. If I had to come here directly after... we had finished in the bog, there would have been 2 additional party members here. I'm going to talk to Tamerlane, but they would have been Donovan and Baird, and we're not going to ever see them again in the game, I guess. We missed the opportunity, and that's all right. I would have liked to have shown them off, but one of them was a warrior, a very big warrior type, but I find at this late in the game, it's not the time to accept new party members. Like, you wouldn't do that when you've been with party members for that long, all the way up until Terminor. You wouldn't just drop them and get a new one. I don't think, anyway. You become too attached, and you put too much investment into these ones. I think it's a flaw when games do that, when they put characters that are not as well equipped or well trained later on into the game, and they expect that to be appealing to you when you've put so much time crafting the old ones that you've had in your party. It just doesn't work. In fact, oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna stop recording, and I'm gonna sort out the nonsense with Keelan, and I will be right back.